I'm Dr. Alex Barnes. I work in the Emergency and Critical Care Department at our LA facility, and I'm one of the Emergency and Critical Care residents. So I actually first became interested in veterinary medicine actually as a really young child. My dad is a small animal veterinarian, and so I spent a really significant amount of my time growing up in his veterinary hospital, and basically I just got to watch and learn a lot and see a lot of things in the hospital, and I always really enjoyed spending time around animals. And as I got older and got into school, I also enjoyed science and medicine specifically, and I thought that pursuing a career in veterinary medicine always seemed like a really good fit for me. Early in my third year of veterinary school, I met one of the criticalists at our vet school, and he basically showed me a lot about the field of emergency and critical care, and it seemed to fit very well with multiple aspects of my personality. And some of those things are the fact that we have a really varied caseload, and we get to see a lot of different types of cases in the ICU and in the ER. And specifically in the ER, there's a really fast-paced environment, and I think that I was really drawn to the fact that a really good emergency clinician and a really good criticalist needs to be able to think on their feet and needs to be able to perform multiple tasks at once and have a really good knowledge base, but also be someone who can be really good at doing tasks on the floor, whether it's placement of chest tubes or other procedures in the ER. Things like that can be really crucial and be the difference between life and death for certain patients. And I think I always like kind of the high stakes environment of working in the ER and the ICU. My main hobby is probably rock climbing. I got started rock climbing just before I graduated high school, and actually that fills the majority of my time when I'm not in the hospital or somehow otherwise occupied by my job. And I have worked in a number of rock climbing gyms around the country, and I've actually climbed on multiple continents, so it's definitely kind of my overwhelming main hobby. Outside of that, I'm really interested in movies and TV, and before I started my residency program, I used to read a lot of fiction, but now it seems like I mostly read textbooks and journal articles, so that's kind of temporarily fallen by the wayside. My favorite animal is a pangolin. I don't know anything about it. I just saw it on the Discovery Channel once, and I thought that it was super gorgeous and majestic, and you should probably look it up and learn more, but they're really cool. Pangolin.